Alright then, so I'm Severin Sage, and I unlocked Beidou story quest literally like 4 days ago. Um, and I haven't been able to get to it because I've been doing other stuff. I've been incredibly stressed out. I've been staying awake for like what feels like almost a day to 2 days at a time. I'm literally awake the entire time. Because I had a bunch of videos that had been sitting, and I've been trying to upload everything as I go. Because, you know, it's easier to record a video than it is to sit down and actually upload the thing. Um, it takes a while to upload, and sometimes when I upload videos on the PS4, it'll fail like 2 or 3 times in a row, and I keep having to reset it. The funny thing about that, though, is it'll say unable to upload whatever it is, and I'll get like an error code or whatever. And then I set it to, re-upload again, like whatever it is. And once it gets halfway through, it actually does upload. It actually does upload to my channel, even though it says it doesn't. It actually does. And then I have to like double check it to make sure it's really there, and it takes time to do that. And then for some reason, when I'm playing this game takes so much focus and energy from my console that trying to upload videos in the background like I do with other games, it slows it down. The upload will get slowed. It'll wind up taking like 2 hours to upload one video, as opposed to the original like 35 minutes that it takes. So it's ridiculous. I'm going to put this fan on my console because my console's been overheating a lot. It's been doing that since last month. I've been noticing that it's been getting really, really hot when it sits on for a bit. So I think it's because the air ducts might be blocked with dust, but I'm kind of worried about opening it up and cleaning it out because I did that with my other main console, and then 3 days later, hard drive corrupted. Though that was mostly due to the update that Sony did, but I do wonder if that didn't play a factor. If you move the hard drive inside there at all, or move things around, you can cause it to do that. So, and this console was bought in, well, the other one I had was at a pawn shop. This one was from GameStop, and obviously they didn't clean it too well because I got it like that. So, nothing I can do. However, though, in another 2 or 3 hours, I can redo more commission quests and be able to unlock another story quest. Once we do Beidou's, I literally only have 2 left. We have Ningguang's and Bennett's, and that's it. I kind of wish they would add more story quests every month, or like Hangout quests, instead of the ones for the characters we have. I kind of wish they would create one for every character in existence. But I know that takes time.
Well, would you look who's here? Looks like it's going to be a day to remember. Guys, look who the sea washed up!
That sounds kind of like almost an insult. Look what the sea washed up. Like, what the fuck? I've also noticed that some of these hangouts, they start you with either all stars lit or only 4 stars lit. So you only have 6 stars for each character, or 6 hearts. I don't know why I keep saying stars. Yeah, they start you like that. So you can either screw it up to where she doesn't have any affection for you, or have it to where she does. We'll see.
Ahoy there, traveler! So Captain really did invite you to join the homecoming celebration.
Well, wasn't this homecoming celebration for me anyway? Because that's what the synopsis said.
Hey, I heard that you took care of another crisis while you were in Inazuma. Are the rumors true?
Yes, I am now best friends with the Electro Archon. What do you know?
That's what I heard too. Thanks to you, Inazuma's Vision Hunt decree was finally put to an end. Well done, traveler.
Sure.
Captain's got quite the eye for people. She said she was sure that your trip to Inazuma would stir up some waves. And sure enough...
It was a joint effort. I can't take all the credit. All I wanted was to have a chat with the Electro Archon.
Look at you being so modest. We all know what you did to protect Liyue Harbor.
Yeah, alright. You know, speaking of the Liyue Harbor event for just a second, I know I go off on tangents, but it is believed that Osile, who Child resurrected using those charms, because Osile is like a sea god, it was believed that when Rex Lapis originally sealed Osile at the bottom of the sea with his spears or whatever, that he couldn't seal him completely. And when he did like the sealing ritual thing to him, like he did with Aishtaha, that supposedly a part of Osile's soul actually escaped. and it was reborn into Child. Child is the part of Osial's soul. And they're basically saying that he escaped, and his soul took on the form of Child, not like a full-grown form, like he grew into like an infant child and grew up as who Child is. Like almost like reincarnation in a way. And that's supposedly that's why Child has the hydro vision, and he is what he is, and he is the way he is because he is actually a resurrection of Osial. I don't know if that is true though. It was also believed that Osial was supposed to be a character and be playable. He had like blue hair or whatever and had like a weird aesthetic. And I can't tell if it was fan-made or not because it was too realistic and looked more like the actual game's artwork. So I don't know if that was a leak from somewhere because it's been floating around for a long time. You can just type in, you know, Genshin Impact Osial playable, and you'll see what he looks like. But that's what I heard, and I've never really forgotten it since.
I've heard that they tell stories about you in Mondstadt, too. The Honorary Knight. Pretty impressive.
Yeah, now we're getting ready to go to Sumeru pretty soon. I'm guessing the update for the new region is in 4 days, because I've been awake for so long. By the time I saw the update page, it was 5 days ago. But now I think it's 4 days. So I think in 4 days they're going to be adding it, so I don't know about that.
I'd say someone of your caliber would be right at home in the cracks. Right, sailors?
That's right. Wow, I'm getting excited just thinking of being the Traveler's crewmate.
Oh my god, please stop.
Hey, what do you say we arm wrestle?
I'm gonna go drown myself.
I was worried you'd be too busy to show up.
I was too busy to show up. I had other shit to do, but I'm here.
Oh, Captain on deck!
Captain, we were just trying to talk the Traveler into joining the crew.
Yeah, come on, Captain Beidou. Surely you've got a way to get the Traveler on board.
Please don't.
Well, she's on board right now for the celebration, isn't she?
Oh, that's funny. I can't laugh more than I am because I'm so worn out and tired and everything hurts, especially my head, so I can't exert myself too much. But that was like a obvious funny thing.
Yeah, but just one celebration together is not enough. You know what we mean, Captain.
It almost sounds wrong. Stop. What the fuck was that? There was like a shadow or something on the bottom right. He was like, now you see me, now you don't, Spider-Man. Don't know why I said that.
Alright, I get it now. There is something special about you, Traveler.
Not
You
really.
earned everyone's respect, myself included.
If you say so.
So it goes without saying that the Crux would be honored to have a crew member such as yourself.
Not happening. And you can't use Kazuha to trick me. You're like, if you stay here, you get to spend time with Kazuha because he's on our ship. I'm like, you know, as much as I like him, and I really, really like him, no. Just no. I have a journey to fulfill, dear. I can't be afford to be stuck in one place like your ship. I can't. Somebody like me belongs free. Besides, I have too many people to bring along with me, like all the characters that I have currently. You can't fit all of us here. Are you kidding me?
No doubt about that.
Yes, exactly. Fucking speak it.
But then again, a hero like yourself doesn't just set off on a journey without some bigger purpose in mind.
Well, true. I'm actually trying to achieve something in this world, and by sitting around on your ship in one place isn't gonna fucking help me do it. I'm seeking the gods, dear. Let that sink in you. The gods. So, what does me being here on your ship do with that? Except for nothing.
So should a hero really drop what they're doing just to spend day after day drifting at sea with us?
No.
If that were the case, then the Crux, known for always moving forward to the next horizon, would instead be holding someone back.
Yes. Glad you see the bigger picture.
Right. I guess we didn't think that part through.
Remember, rather than seeking out strong members to join us, you should be focusing on making yourselves the strongest that you can be. If we are powerful, they will come to us. Isn't that why everyone here chose to come aboard in the first place?
Yes. A strong sailor is always looking for a sturdy ship.
What is that weird bright blue glow on the right of the screen? What the hell is even causing that? It's not like a ceiling or like a rooftop like what's behind him on the left. Like that is like a glow of something. The hell?
I guess I almost forgot the first lesson you ever taught me. Thanks for the reminder, Captain.
Alright.
Just be sure you all keep that in mind. Now, there's no more need to hound the Traveler, as you were. The Traveler and I have something to discuss.
Okay. What was that?
I'm glad you came. Welcome back aboard.
Yeah, I've heard that before. I'm gonna not go there. The crew seem excited to see me. Thanks for helping me out back there. You are a wise leader. You're in a tight ship. What? We're not going there. My mind, I can't. I'm not even. You are a wise leader.
Thanks. I'll take that. Some rumors have it that the leader of the Crux is so powerful that she could slay the mighty Leviathan Haishan without breaking a sweat.
Is it true?
I can't go getting too caught up in my own reputation, though. That's certainly not how the Crux made it to where we are today. As the head of the fleet, my task is to keep us on the right course, no matter how turbulent the seas may become. But then again, the crew isn't usually this riled up. It's not that they're arrogant, they're just bubbling with ambition, that's all. Their excitement today comes from their great respect for you, both your strength and your character. So please, don't take it the wrong way.
Oh, I totally am. Why would I? I'm actually quite interested in life as a sailor. Why would I? I should be thanking them for taking me to Inazuma.
All good then. Great. Actually, speaking of Inazuma, I think your good luck must have rubbed off on me on the way over. I made an interesting find on the beach shortly after we parted ways.
Oh?
Let's talk about it over there. It's a little quieter.
What the hell? What are you doing? Let's go, like I said, let's go find him and see what it's... Is that dialogue wrong? Did you see that? It's like, let's go find him, and or maybe I think she's talking about the other quest, Mitoboru. Hold on. Yeah, she's talking about this one. Alright, let me actually select that. I mean, it already is. Why? What is going on? I thought maybe Paimon was calling Beidou him. I was about to say, what the fuck are you doing? Because they do that in this game. They call people the wrong name gender. Like the Traveler, instead of saying she, they'll say him sometimes. And I think they do it on the other way around, too. Alright.
So after we dropped you off in Rito, we found a shipwreck nearby. Probably belonged to Inazuman pirates.
Oh.
We searched the wreckage and found a map.
Really?
At first, I thought it was a nautical chart. I was thinking we might discover a new sailing route if we were lucky. But after a closer look, I realized it wasn't a map of the sea at all. It was a Liyue treasure map, and no ordinary one at that.
Is an evil chi active in the area? Are we turning into Chongyun? Is there a demonic presence in the area? If I say chi, would she know what that is? That's like a Chinese thing. Chi is like energy. So it's basically saying, is there an evil energy in the area, is what that's saying. A demonic presence. I swear this is like straight up Chongyun lines. What the fuck are we doing? I want to say it just because it's so unique to me, because I have Chongyun, so. Is there an evil chi in the area?
Nothing like that. I just mean that the map was a mess. So it was the most I could do to figure out that the treasure was probably in Liyue.
Wait, is she scared of that? Because when I said, is there an evil chi, like an energy, or even if you were to say if there was a demonic presence, she'd be like, no. You sound like you would be... She sounded like that was something that scared her.
As for its exact location, I have no idea. I'd say I've explored Liyue pretty extensively, but still, this one managed to beat me. So, I thought of you. Nobody can beat you when it comes to treasure hunting on land, right?
I wouldn't say I'm the best treasure hunter of all time, only the best to date. You know me too well. That sounds like I'm inflating my ego. I'm just saying I'm not the best, just the one that's here now.
Is that right? Well then, it looks like I'm in good hands.
Oh my god.
Here's the map. See what you can make of it.
Oh yeah, she is right.
Where do you think it is?
Can you give me a minute? Hold on. So it's a bunch of scribbles. I'm just, including these scribbles must be... Some of the outer ones are probably land. The inner ones are probably... water? I mean, I'm really staring at it. I have no idea where that could be either. I kind of have an idea. Because it looks like the outer part is land, the middle part, and the bottom land, which curves. And it's a circular area in the middle surrounded by 3 islands. I think I've seen a place like that before, but I'm not entirely sure. Chinksa Village. It could be the Guili Plains. It's just badly drawn. Chinksa Village. I'm trying to think of its layout. It is surrounded. It does have water. I bet you this is how the ending changes. This is an ending changer right here. Because the Guili Plains is all land. There could be treasure there, but it looked like there could have been parts of water. It looks more closer to the Chinksa Village to me. Because Guili Plains, it's all land. But I do remember there being a circular thing there too. Damn it. I want to say Chinksa Village, but shit. I haven't looked at my map in a while of Liyue because I'm always in Inazuma. But there is a circular thing in the Guili Plains, but that was that treasure I've already gotten. And it just leads to a ruined thing inside. There wouldn't be anything there. And even the Chinksa Village, I don't think there would be anything either there. I don't know what to say. Guili Plains, Chinksa.
Guili Plains. Huh, I never would have gotten that. How can you tell?
Compared against the regular map, the topography of the area most closely resembles. Yes. Drinking my mango, orange, well, it's not mango, it's orange vitamin water. It's alright, but the only thing that sucks about the vitamin waters, they're good, but I feel like they're almost like Kool-Aid. Like, whatever they use to artificially flavor starts to build like this powder-like substance in the back of my throat, and it causes me to choke on it. And Kool-Aid does the same shit. Builds like this film in the back of your mouth, like on the back of your tongue, and it's like this thick powder crap. And you're just like,
Oh. Okay then. So you do live up to the hype. I can't believe you noticed that. You sure have an eye for detail.
I hope we're not going to be wrong.
Let's head over there and take a look. I'll need you to help me zero in on the specific location once we're there.
I really hope I don't screw this up. She's probably going to think poorly of me. Oh no. Alright, that is how it changes. Well, the funny thing about this is even if you get these wrong, you get to replay through them so many times that it feels like it doesn't mean anything anyway. You know what I mean? If you screw it up, who cares? Kinda like... See, look, there's this circle thing I was talking about. And it is surrounded by land, and you see how this right here kind of has like that loop, and then there was like land here and land here. The only thing is, Chinksa Village is over here, right? And you see how there's no circular pattern on the map at all? There's not a circle here. But it is surrounded by a lot of water, and they don't really have that same loop that was drawn. It doesn't make any sense. You see what I mean? Like, it don't even look even close similar to at all as where this kind of does. A domain of the Forsaken, like, calm down. Oh, I mean, we're gonna have to do both anyway, because a lot of these dialogues, when you go through Hangout quests, they tie into endings, and I think she has 5. So either way, we're probably gonna have to go there. Shh. He didn't notice me. Is that a chest? No. This place is surrounded by treasure hoarders. Maybe we're right. Watch her say that. Well, there's a puzzle thingy there that looks like I haven't attempted. Hope I don't get attacked in a cutscene.
It should be around here, right?
You know, I don't know how we're gonna get through this with all of them there, because depending on where you've been in the game, there are some areas that will have enemies, and if you haven't already cleared them out previously, they will be there. But if you haven't, If you have, then they won't, like vice versa. So like if you have been to a place and you cleared out enemies, they'll be gone. If you haven't, then they won't. And I don't really remember coming to this particular part in a long time, so, you know, I don't know.
Hmm? Who are they?
But yeah, I'm starting to think maybe they're supposed to be here for this. You see that jewel, that orange jewel in the middle? It looks like something I have activated before, but I can't really remember. I suffer with a neurological issue where I forget things. It impacts my long-term and short-term memory. There's like a break horribly in between both of them. And it's basically like picture a circle with a line drawn through the middle. The left is my long-term memory, the right is my short-term. Now picture a break of something that's spreading out towards left and right, like dropping like water paint or like an egg yolk on the middle, and it starts spreading out. That's what's happening. I can't retain things for too long. If it gets touched by that yolk, it's gone. I know that sounds a lot fucked up when you explain it that way. But it works, yeah. That's the best way I can explain it. I can't remember if I've been here. Because to me it feels like I haven't. But I must have. Because that stone there, it looks like a puzzle of something that I've completed. So I have to have been here before. But I don't really know.
Oh, it's a bunch of treasure hoarders. I guess the treasure's for real then.
Why is that moon bigger than everything else on the screen? I just noticed it slowly rising up on the right. What the fuck? Is it nighttime right now?
There are quite a few of them. If things go south and fists start flying, stay behind me.
Why would I stay behind you when I'm a person who's defeated a dragon and other shit and a god?
I'm more than a match for these amateurs.
Well, I can't really say that. We didn't actually kill Dvalin. He was Venti's friend who we saved. We purified him because he was corrupted, which is why he was attacking us, and we technically saved him. So, but we did fight against him, but technically we didn't bring him down, so we can't really say that I defeated a dragon. That's not really technically true if you look at it that way. And the same thing with a god. Yeah, we defeated her the first time, but the second time we were saved by Kazuha. So technically, we really didn't, did we? Well, I guess we did, because we did have to fight her to escape her inner plane of euthymia or whatever it was. So I guess we did, but it's still up to chance, up to whoever. However you want to interpret it, I can't think. I told you, my mind is really bad. So I was awake for like a day and a half, and then I went to sleep and I slept for about 11 hours, which is pretty long, give or take. But even so, I can't focus for shit. Alright, I'm gonna equip these in case we do have to fight. Not saying we do, but if we do, I don't want to have to do it in the middle of a menu.
Keep digging, boys! Once we have our hands on the treasure, everyone gets a share!
Look at those ginkgo leaves.
You can all hold it right there.
Anger.
Huh? Who's that barking orders? Do you know who you're up against here? Keep going if you got a death wish!
Do you not recognize her?
What the? It's Captain Beidou! Run, boys, run!
Nobody move.
Captain Beidou, Lord of the Ocean. This is all my fault. I didn't know who I was up against. I don't have a death wish. I swear. I got a big mouth is all. It's always saying things it shouldn't. I swear I'll wash it out with soap the moment I get back.
The fuck?
Please, have mercy. Will you spare us?
No.
Well, spare them, at least. These guys are just trying to put food in their mouths. They've never hurt a soul. If you need to take anyone, take me. Please, let them go. It was me that disrespected you. They never did and never would.
Is that right? Fine. Seems like you've got a heart in there somewhere, seeing how you treat your crew. I'll let you off the hook this time. Get out of here!
Thank you, Captain Beidou. Thank you.
Wait.
Yes? What else might the merciful and mighty Beidou require?
Your death.
This treasure's still up for grabs. The Crux fleet honors the rule of first come, first served. You found it first, so name your price. I can't have any rumors going around about Captain Beidou stealing other people's treasure, can I?
Captain Beidou! We wouldn't dare take more from you. Take the treasure as an apology for my foolish words. Please, take it. Please.
Oh? Well, if you insist, I accept your kind offer and I'll make you one in return. You don't seem like terrible folks, so let me help you get onto the right track. If you want to mend your ways and put all this behind you, the Crux can probably arrange some odd jobs in the port for you. It'd be humble work, but at least it'd get you on your feet and making an honest living. A much better deal than what you've got going now, if you ask me.
Wow, thank you, Captain Beidou. On behalf of me and all my boys.
The hell?
Let's see what we've got in here.
Yeah, I really hope this is a
This
good
isn't what we're looking for. Let's look around. Maybe we'll find it.
Is this something I've already gotten, judging from this? You know these stones?
Those rocks look kind of weird.
Yeah,
Let's see if there's anything there.
if you hit them, things will appear. Hold on. Sometimes you have to break them in a certain order, you know.
Let's keep looking.
If I would have charged that, he could have broke all three with one hit, but I did it the other way. Look at that helitrail. Is that what I think it is? What the hell?
What are those helitrolls digging for? Wait, actually, I've heard they sometimes dig for buried treasure.
Yes.
Let's go take a closer look.
I'm slowed by ice. Oh boy. Get out of the way. Also, I think my music is broken in game.
Shine down!
Hold on a minute. I thought maybe it was my menus. Because I turned down the music, to do something, right? And you can see all my volumes are low, but this is something that happens in my game where background music that's supposed to be playing doesn't. Like battle music, wandering around the field music, being in a main city music, it's supposed to play and it breaks. The only thing that I'm kind of disappointed with is the fact that every time I report an error to the MiHoYo team, lately they've been asking me for video evidence of everything now. I don't know why. It's like, it kind of feels like they don't believe me what I'm saying, and that's why I don't like reporting stuff. But this has been happening where I'll load from one place to another and it completely breaks the sound. And it takes forever for it to come back. Like, there's supposed to be music playing now and there isn't. It's just dead silence, but that's alright. Oh my god. It teleporting from one place to another breaks it. I'm not sure why I'm doing it. Stop it. I'm serious.
This is no job for detectives.
I know. I'm trying. I'm sorry. He's like, what the hell are you doing? Nope. Stop bubbling. Put him down. He got caught by his own bubble. I don't believe that. Like, the other one threw a bubble for me and it caught the other one. How is that possible? Got it. Alright.
Ready, steady, go!
Ready, steady, wind. Wind. Nah, I knocked him out of there. Don't go too far that way. Come this way. Come on. I don't know. Sometimes he hits harder and sometimes he doesn't. Ah. Jesus Christ.
Let's dance!
The most damage I've ever gotten was like over 14,000 something. But it's hard to get that.
Nope, not here either.
I like how my ring is around you, which shows how close I am to you. No, basically what it is when you release his elemental skill, his R2, once you release it once, when it builds up a second time, it increases the damage for the next one. So that's why that first one that I let off is always weak as shit. You have to use it a couple times for it to stack before he can get his maximum damage output. It's not something you just get right away.
Now that we've searched all the places of interest in this area and come up with nothing, you got any ideas?
Well, what is the treasure you're looking for?
It's
Huh?
Captain Beidou! Captain Beidou!
What the hell?
Huh? Hey, what brings you back here?
Captain Beidou! Actually, we've just been wandering around nearby. We didn't go far, because we were thinking about what you said, and Well, me and the boys decided we're ready to move away from all of this and get on the straight and narrow.
Oh? Are you sure?
Yes, absolutely sure.
Okay then. But I'll warn you right now, you won't have it easy. It might just be menial work in the port, but in the eyes of the general public, you'll be associates of the Crux. So there'll be a grueling test you have to go through before you can start.
I understand.
They're looking at him like, what?
Truth be told, Captain, it's only because it's you, the mighty and honorable Captain Beidou. If it had been anyone else, I don't think I'd have listened. And since you made us this kind offer, I'd like to ask, if I might be so bold, is there any hope at all for us to become full members of the Crux in the future? Even the tiniest shred of hope?
She's like, no.
Well, there's no place in the Crux for delusions of grandeur, that's for sure. But then again, everybody has to start somewhere.
Hey, my music is coming back. Thought I heard it for a second. The hell was that? I heard some type of music for a split second there. Like a ding, and then it was gone again.
So, it comes down to
It's like quiet ambience.
if you manage to impress me and earn the respect of my crew, then yeah, nothing's impossible.
Thank you, Captain Beidou. Thank you 1,000 times over.
What is with the hearts?
I couldn't help but notice you were searching for something else. It still hasn't turned up?
Hi, kitty, kitty. My cat's at my feet. What? You want me to pet you? I'm sitting on this crate way the hell up here. I can't reach down there.
Why? Do you have any clues?
Maybe.
We heard about 2 treasures, both in Guili Plains. We were still looking for the first one when you found us.
Is the other one in Chinksa Village?
So maybe the other one might be what you're looking for.
Where is it?
Not too far from here, but I'm just not sure of the exact location. All the info we got about this treasure came from the black market. The answer's hidden inside a poem which goes like this. Drunkenly I gazed at the ruins long forsaken, and lay beneath red leaves whose branches cast a crooked shade. The dusk sun shone upon the sea as I awakened, but Guyon stood twixt weary eyes in the sight of home they crave.
The hell?
As for the ruins long forsaken part, I do know of some ruins near here, but beyond that line, I don't... I'm just not smart enough.
It's more like, they took comfort in the shade of trees at night. And when the sun rose, they changed around them. Like, you laid near something, and then, shadows move and change based on day and night. So when day came, it changed.
So a treasure clue hidden in a poem, huh? Don't worry, we got this. See my friend here? If they taught treasure hunting as an art form, you'd probably be calling her Grandmaster. This kind of thing's a piece of cake for her.
Yeah, maybe.
Am I right?
Let's maybe head there first. I have no interest in being a Grandmaster of anything. Ugh. I don't want to ruin hers. You can't say something about somebody and then have them completely turn it down in front of you. It's kind of like, it's like, oh, well, I was hyping you up and you shot me down. Maybe let's head there first.
Okay then. Let's start by heading to the site and surveying the scene. Maybe we'll find some other clues over there.
Okay, come on, boys. You heard the captain. Lead the way.
My God, this guy is a simp. Yeah, my music is broken. Well, if it stays that way, I'll have to just teleport around a couple times. Like, I feel like it's coming in. I keep hearing like a quiet ambience in the background. That sounds like the music that plays in the Liyue region. And then it comes and goes. Like, you hear it start up and then it just drops. I don't know what's going on. This domain here? Can you really call that ruins?
These are the long forsaken ruins from the poem. Apparently they were once full of treasure, but judging by the state of them now, it's probably long gone.
It seems that we need to dig deeper into this poem.
Well, they said red leaves. Everything around here is like yellow or orange. It's not really the red. Well, then again, when something is orange, people call it red. I never really understood that. When they said, look at that red hair guy, like child, his hair isn't actually red, it's orange. But that's just a term that people use to identify people of that hair color. Because another term that people use, which is kind of almost racist, is if somebody says, look at that ginger. That's kind of racist to me, but it's what people use to identify people whose hair are orange. But, you know, whatever.
Drunkenly, I gazed at the ruins long forsaken, and lay beneath red leaves whose branches cast a crooked shade. The dusk sun shone upon the sea as I awakened, but Guyan stood twixt weary eyes and the sight of home they crave.
It doesn't really make a whole lot of that last line, like home they crave. Like, who are you talking about? Are you talking about your eyes? Like your eyes crave home?
Do you have any ideas?
Gaze at the ruins means the writer wasn't right here, but...
Somewhere you can see the ruins from. So somewhere not too far from here?
The second line means there's probably a red leaf tree around.
Yeah, and maybe the shadow cast by the tree is supposed to hint at something.
The third line, perhaps, the dusk sun, has something to do with the timing.
Oh, I got it! This guy fell asleep and woke up just before sunset.
Dusk and the shadow of a red leaf tree. I think we can work with that. Let's take a look around. I think we're getting close.
Look at that burning flower behind you. It looked like it was much closer. It worked before. Don't do this to me. Oh my god.
Let the show begin.
Well, the only red tree is the one directly in front of me, because these ones are like more yellow, as where this one's more darker. So I'm assuming that it's this one. He fell asleep over here, maybe? Let's see. But I'm going out of the circle zone, so be careful. This is the only thing that fits, because you can see the ruins from here. But it's kind of out of the circle zone, so... But it makes sense to lay right here, because the stone is flat. But maybe it's not this tree? You have to stay within a circle radius, so... You couldn't climb it. It's kind of weird when the music is gone. You can just hear like the wind and like birds. It's interesting, I'll give you that. I don't want to go too far out of the radius. It's hard to tell what it is I'm really looking for. We're just looking for a tree, but the timing, that's right. That's what I'm doing wrong. Hold on. Maybe it really is this one. Hold on. Go up. Because it's like broad daylight right now. And what we need is... Before sunrise would be right around here. This will give me enough time to screw around, because I was going to put it directly at sunrise, but I want to give me a couple minutes to find it.
Work means you gotta walk the walk.
I know, hold on.
No, I mean literally. I need to
Hazel, please.
Hello.
Stop it. I don't want to put it exactly at it. I just want to... Yeah, okay. Hold on a minute. I want to say that this is the tree. Because the sun rises from behind you over here. Which would cast a shadow forward. Maybe I'm thinking too much depth into this. It's rising. Oh. Was that my foot?
Found it! At long last, the treasure is finally in our hands. A check from the Northland Bank.
Was that there the whole time and I'm just fucking blind? I just happened to look down for a minute and it was there. I was looking up at the sky.
You really came through. We found the spot in no time.
Yeah, but did that treasure manifest? I have a feeling it was just there and I didn't see it.
Without your help, I don't think I ever would have gotten my hands on it.
I was expecting it to be something a little more unique. Is it worth a lot of more? Oh, I was expecting it to be something like grand, like this giant shadow from this tree casts down crimson waves and suddenly you see something good. I was gonna say like listening, like it's something that can only be seen at a certain time, otherwise you'd miss it, but that's too mystical.
To us, this is just a check that you can exchange at Northland Bank for some Mora. But to some people, it's of huge importance. When I found the treasure map, it was tightly sealed inside a small bottle along with the letter. I'll let you read it for yourself.
Hold on a minute, though. Mango water. I keep saying mango. It just says orange, but whatever. If you find this bottle, I may no longer be in this world. I originally thought that these pirates had... Please stop. Wow, you rushed me. I read the first line. Are you done? No. I originally thought that these pirates, having their ways and means, might be able to send me back to Liyue, which was why I on board their ship. I never expected that. Forget it. I suppose this is what they call destiny. Before I came to Inazuma, I was worried that my old mother's place would be burglared. As she lives alone. So I left a check for all the Mora I've saved over these past few years, buried in the location marked out on this map. Please help me retrieve that check and exchange it at the Northland Bank. The Mora will then be yours to do with as you please, save for a small portion that I would like to use to pay my mother's living expenses. Her name is Minamoto Kotomi, and she lives in the Greely Plains. Please do this for me, and thank you. Sorry, Mother, I found loads of those sakura blossoms that could be found all over your homeland. But it's a shame that I cannot send them to your side. That's depressing. So I was right. It is Greely Plains. So it's the dying wish of a man who met a tragic fate. So it's the last will of a faithful son.
Yeah. I can't fault him for what he did, but the way things turned out... All I can say is, life is unpredictable.
So he buried all his money here, but then went to Inazuma? Why would you do that? This seems really contradictory. Why couldn't you just... Well, he said he was afraid that the mother's home would be burglarized. But that's why he didn't give her the money. But he could have at least put it somewhere where she would know about it, right? That's why banks exist? You could have put it in a bank under her name or something. I mean, that's what you would do in modern life, but, you know.
Well, let's fulfill his final wish by taking this check to where it belongs.
Woo. Alright, yeah, I have a feeling it was buried in the ground at my fucking feet. It was there the whole time and I didn't even see it. But then again, I was just standing here and I don't remember seeing that. I don't know if it loaded in when I changed the time. Or if it was secretly already there. Oh, damn it. I'll just have to walk there. It's not that far. Does it to that little house that's right there? Because I've been over here before. We'll just walk. Yeah, I don't know why my music is still broken. Like, you can hear, like, the background ambient sounds. Like, you can hear the air. Like, the wind. And then you can hear, birds. But, like, the actual music. Can his sword reach? Oh, he was hitting it. What? Hold on a minute. Yeah, give me that. I couldn't tell if he was hitting it or not, but he actually was. I didn't even need to use Chang'in for that.
Well, this is it. Oh boys, it's time for your first job. Give this check to the old lady who lives in that wooden hut. Tell her it's a welfare payment from the Liyue Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Yes, boss.
What's up?
I have some sakura blossoms that I picked up in Inazuma. I want her to have them too.
I see, but you only find sakura blooms in certain places, right? It must have been quite a bit of work collecting all these, surely. Let's just pick one, huh? One's enough to show that you care. You've already helped me out so much today.
You take it out. I do actually have some.
Okay, off you go then. Take her the sakura bloom along with the check. And if she asks, tell her your child in a faraway land sends his best wishes.
As the sakura from someone's homeland sink... I can't read. As the sakura from one's homeland sink into the sea, so too the wandering son's thoughts are delivered to his mother. It's cute, but I don't know. I like how she's leaning on me. Taking the whole lean on me to a whole new level. Alright, let's take a look here. Okay. Alright, so she has 5. So we can see where this branch is. So yeah, at the very, very beginning, like I thought. Because you have one that goes to Greeley Plains and one that doesn't. Alright, so I got the default one that everyone gets. Alright, let's go to Chingsa. Maybe there'll be one there too.
There's something in the air.
Crap!
Something that tells me a new case is brewing.
Wow, that water. Okay, let's see if I teleport away, if it'll bring my music back, 'cause it's horribly broken. You can't hear it at all. And I've already teleported different places too. Because originally I went to last time I played, I went to my player home, and then I left, and when I respawned, they had me on the roof next to Venti, because that's originally where I was. So they brought me back to him, and I thought it was kind of fucking weird. And I guess me being teleported out of my player home and back on the roof to Venti might have broke the music somehow, because I started it up like this. Oh well. I'm sure it'll come back if I go somewhere else. Usually to get it to come back, I have to teleport to a couple places really quickly and it'll do it.
So after we dropped, we searched the wreckage.
Okay.
At first I thought, but after a closer look, I realized it, nothing like that. As for its I'd say I've explored, so I thought of you. Nobody can beat you when it comes to treasure hunting. Is that right? Well then, here's the map. See what you can make of it. So, where do you think it is?
Chingsa?
Chingsa Village. I don't see the resemblance at all. How'd you come to that conclusion?
Chingsa Village has a lot of Terrence land, which seems to match the contour lines on this map.
Oh, okay then.
She doesn't seem too convincing.
I'm definitely a rookie at this. But your word's good enough for me. Time for a trip to Chingsa. You're coming with me, of course. I'll need you to help me zero in on a specific location once we're there.
It's kind of weird. I keep on forgetting that she's really from Liyue, because she kind of seems like she isn't. He is staring into my soul. Don't look at me like that. Your pupils seem to not be completely round. They seem almost like snake-like this. Yes, gaze into me, my sweet, sweet winter child. His are like ovals that look like somebody's pulling them upwards. Hazel's, his pupils aren't like completely round like a normal person's. They look like they're being stretched upwards, and it's fucking weird, depending on what angle you look at them from. He actually had a glitch with his eyes that was happening, and I think it is still happening. If you go in the photo mode and you put an object in front of him and then move it away, his eyes darken out, like all the way around his face, like he's wearing a mask like Batman. That's literally what it looks like. I'm not even fucking kidding you. Like, if you put an object in front of him, and then you go to where you can't see him, like further out, like, yep, it's kind of hard to get it. I'm too close. I have to back him up a little bit. You have to basically block him from view, but because that thing is not the right object for that, it ain't gonna work. But you basically have to put something in front of him and then like move it away quickly, and you'll be able to see it. I need something more solid, like maybe this wall. Damn it, it has to go directly in front of him. That's what's gonna make this hard. Can you come down for just a second? He's kind of like a short character, so maybe... Yeah, like this. You have to put something in front of him and then move it away really quickly. I can see it. Yeah, it's doing it. It's doing it. You see his face change? If you pause my video at the right moment, you will see that his entire face is blacked out. I see it. It's really fast. Like his whole face turns black except for his eyes. His whole entire face turns black. Watch. You see it? Like right his eyes, right around the eyes. Oh, I see it. That is. Oh, Hazo, you demonic creature. Oh, maybe hold on. I have an idea.
There's
Nope.
something in the air.
Nope. Hold on. No, I'm too fast.
Something that tells me a new case is brewing.
Nope, too fast. Too fast. Too fast. Shit. Yes! Look at that! He's secretly a horror nightmare. I actually caught it. Are you serious? I'm gonna save that. I knew it. I actually caught it. Are you serious? I told you. He's a freak. But he's my freak, so it's okay. This just in, Hazo is secretly my sleep paralysis demon, and I'm okay with it. Whoa, I loaded away.
Wow, and a traveler. My goodness, what's the occasion? Just here to visit us old folks once again.
I'm actually curious about your demonic goat statues, because that's actually a real thing in real life, the whole worshipping demonic goat bullcrap. And because I did that behind a statue and his face did that, oh my god, it's connecting. Holy shit.
It hasn't been all that long since we last had a visit from the Crocs.
Really?
But I'm glad you picked today. You're just the people I need. These two young rascals, they've been arguing with each other non-stop about some petty nonsense or other.
She's doing the same thing I do with my voice when she's like, you're just the people I need. Like, literally, that's what she did. That's literally what she did.
I'm too old to get through to them. They won't listen to me. Please, talk some sense into them.
Why, alright, but why is every line you say super, super slow? And don't give me that because you're old. Look at all this orange in my fucking bottle. It's all clumping at the bottom. Weird.
Rest assured, Granny Jorshin, whatever the situation is, the Traveler and I will take care of it.
Oh, thank goodness. It's Captain Beidou. You couldn't have come at a better time. You're the voice of reason I need in this situation.
Please calm down. Also, you're a unique NPC. I've never seen anyone in this game with their hair like that. What are you, fucking turning into Chun-Li here?
Captain, please! Help me get justice!
Whoa, hey. What exactly is going on here? Spit it out, tell me everything.
I know how the text says whoa, but she said whoa, hey, and that's not in there. It's hilarious.
It makes me mad just talking about it. G here? I don't know if he's got a screw loose or what his problem is.
What is that lag?
Anyway, he took it upon himself to raise, well, practically a whole army of finches, okay? And now guess what? They fly onto my land and completely destroy at least half of my crops.
Finches?
I asked him to pay compensation, but he refused. Now how is that fair?
Agreed. Her hairstyle is really cute. I like it.
Captain, I'm innocent! They're not even my finches!
Your voice doesn't go with your face, but alright.
I just thought they looked kinda cute, you know, so I fed them a couple of times. They're wild birds, though.
A couple times? Are you kidding me? That's rich. Really rich. There were 2 of them when you first started. 2 finches. Now you have a whole roof full of finch nests. I swear, every time I come by your place, I think I'm at a bird market. I'm telling you, you are not gonna get away with this anymore.
So, yeah, I mean, they laid a few eggs, made a few nests, but finches gotta finch, you know. These are wild birds. I mean, they'll do whatever they please.
So that's how it is. I think I got the picture.
Because he took care of 2 of them, which I'm guessing were the opposite genders. They mated, had more of them, and then more and more and more. Oh, I'm turning into that line that fucking Kazuha says. Everybody's obsessed with that line, by the way, when he's drunk in the tavern and he's practically moaning more. He literally does. He says more, and then the last more, like the 4th or 5th one, he drags it out. Like, more, like, stop. Literally, that was my actual reaction to that when I saw that. I died inside.
What's your take?
I think G is responsible. He has been feeding them too much, and now they're destroying people's crops. I think G is innocent. He can't control where the finches make their nests. Yeah, but it's like a stray cat, which I do have a stray cat. Not like a problem, but we've kept one, and then they kept mating with other cats in their area. And then they had babies, who then had babies, who then had babies. Because cats can breed at 6 months, and we have a lot of them that are opposite genders. And the main one, the main mother who created all the other ones, keeps getting pregnant over and over again. I gotta swear she's already had like 4 or 5 litters since we've had her. And then all the litters that she had, those children or those kittens or whatever, grow up, and now they're just there. But the point is, if you're giving them food and water, that's where they're gonna be. And it's the same way with any animal, really. You give it food and water, it's gonna come back. It's like having living in the mountains, which I live in a mountain region. That's like having, you throwing away, like, old food, like meat or some kind of meat, right? Like sausages or hamburger or meat or whatever. You throw it away in your trash can, and then a bear comes and gets it every night because you're putting it there. You know what I'm saying? If you put food in a place and an animal knows that it's there constantly, it's gonna go there every time. Same thing with real people. Like, if you have a kid and you know you keep fucking cookies on your table at night in the kitchen, they're gonna go there because they know they're there. I think he is the problem.
Yeah, you have a point.
If he were to stop feeding them, they wouldn't be there because there's no source of food for them. Why would they be there?
Gee, let's say I'm interested in buying these finches off you. What would you say to that?
What the fuck are you gonna do with birds?
Are you serious, Captain? Oh, that would be great. Honestly, with all this trouble they've been causing me lately, they've become a bit of a burden. So if you're happy to take them off my hands, that would be perfect.
Alright, deal. My only condition is, you have to use some of the money to compensate Wenjing for her losses.
Oh, come on. But I never raised them, did I?
Yes.
Well, you tell me. You took my deal, that means you admitted to being the owner, doesn't it? Otherwise, what gives you the right to sell them to me?
Captain Beidou's right. If you didn't raise them, what makes you think you can go taking her money for them, huh?
Well...
People will sell anything for money, rather if it's theirs or not. They were like, here's my uncle's car, I'll take $15,000 for it. Ain't mine, but I want that money. It's a thing that every life real people do. Give me a break.
Don't worry, my offer includes plenty left over for you after deducting the compensation.
Actually, I don't know how my uncle's doing. One of my mom's brothers actually had a heart attack the other day, and they said that his left side of his face was paralyzed and he couldn't even open his eye, and he can't really talk too well, and he's having issues. I need to inquire in about him and see how he is, considering he's one of the ones I actually like. My mom's other brother's actually a dick. I hate to say that about my family members, but he's a rude man. He's very rude man. I'll just say that. He's gluttonous. He'll charge people $50 for him to give them a ride somewhere, plus he wants them to buy him lunch and dinner on top of it. Like, he'll say, yeah, I'll take you to Walmart, but you gotta give me $50, plus you gotta buy me dinner. And I'm not even fucking kidding you, he does that. Loser.
This way you get something back for looking after them.
Okay then. Okay. I'll pay the compensation.
Okay.
I hope you two are very grateful indeed.
To Beidou, I dare say no one else would be quite so accommodating towards the people of our village.
Granny Roshin, as you know, many of the boys from your fine village do sterling work for the Crux. The fleet wouldn't be what it is today without them. So please think nothing of it. Gee, Wenjin, I guess you're free to go.
Captain Beidou! Captain Beidou, you're here!
I like how we came to Chingsa looking for treasure, and I bet you this is going to turn into a thing where everybody wants her to help them. Also, is that one of those glowing music discs on the far, far left over there? Because I've been going around trying to collect them. Apparently they hit a bunch of them in main areas, like all of